Are you serious? Are you serious? A volcano, Mississippi, explosion. I mean, are you serious? Is this? Let me tell you about what's going on in Jackson, Mississippi, as well as we had a mega quake, very powerful quake that hit up there in Russia, and it caused tsunami warnings in the Russia area, also even in Japan. And also, let me tell you what's going on. There's going to be a southern snowstorm through the south, including Mississippi. So what's going on in Mississippi? Well, I'm going to tell you all about it in just a second. But first, www.mypillow.com. That's www.mypillow.com/Paul. Use the promo code Paul. Guys, Mike Lindell has put out an incredible end of the year sale. It's off the chain. It's insane with the membrane. I mean, what? I mean, he should be put in the Hall of Fame. I mean, seriously, Mike Lindell, good Christian. You guys know the story, how they kicked him out of the big boxes because of his love for Jesus and all that. But he has brought prices down so low on that MyPillow 2.0, on the Giza sheets that are just so soft, it's unreal. On the blankets and on the slippers, oh, he's really cut prices on those. Everything. I mean, everything. Are you? Am I sneezing on the air? I've never done it in 14 years. Am I sneezing? Is it the pillows? Is it the fluffy pillows? No. Anyway, go to www.mypillow.com/Paul. That's www.mypillow.com/Paul. Use the promo code Paul, okay? Use the promo code Paul and get all these great savings, okay? So do that now. Use the promo code Paul at www.mypillow.com/Paul. All right, now, let me tell you what's going on. Oh, let me just throw this out before I get into the current events. This is insane. I just checked it this morning. I got an email that says, Pastor, I just bought 10 books. I'm keeping one for myself, and I'd like you to autograph it. And then the other 9, I'm giving away to other people. I'm giving away to other people who need to know. Well, let me just say something, guys. Amazing. So I went over to take a look at what's going on, and our book on Revelation 9:11 went to number 18 in the Christian category. Let me just see what it is real fast. It went to number 18 when it was 93 yesterday. It went to number 18. And then I checked to see on new releases. It went to number 1. There you see it. Number 1 on new releases in religion and politics and state. It's number 18 in the category of religion, politics, and state. It's number 18 overall out of all the books that are in that category. But it's number 1 new release. Has not even started shipping yet till April 2nd. It's ahead of The Ballad in the Bible, also a book called Israel on High Alert, also a book called Politics for People Who Hate Politics. Also number 5 right now is Go Home for Dinner, and that's Mike Pence. And then Defending Democracy and The After Party and Summoning the Demons of AI. These are just some of the new releases. And all of these have already released. They're shipping most of these, okay? But ours is still not even shipping yet, but it did go to number 1 this morning. So I want to say thank you. Congratulations to you folks out there who must have heard what I had to say and responded. And I didn't even say go buy 10. I said, if you can, maybe you want to consider getting 5, placing a pre-order for 5. So when you get all 5 books, 1 is yours, and the other 4 you want to give to people who you feel need to know about the end times, even Christians, even your good Christian friends who just don't know what's taking place. So, yeah, God is on the move. This book is absolutely, I believe, going to change lives. I know it's going to change lives. It's going to inform the church of what's going on in the end times, and it's going to lead people to Jesus. People are going to get saved as they read this book, especially when they get to the end, when they find out there's the plan of salvation prayer for them. They can pray along with it. They can accept Christ. But a lot of Christians need to read it because they don't know what's going on. You know how many Christians are woke? So we need to get that out. Anyway, It don't ship till April 2nd, but just wanted to say to every one of you out there who responded yesterday, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, responding, before I go any further, and I got to tell you what's going on, but don't forget, it's the end of the year. You have 3 days left. 3 days left. It's the end of the year. And so if the Lord lays on your heart to give an offering, a special end of the year offering, to plant a seed for God's blessing on the next year coming, plant a seed for more in 2024. And some of you have had you've had a good year. You've had a windfall. Whether maybe you sold property, maybe you had an inheritance come in. Some of you may have received a settlement, that's came in, retirement funds that have come in, or you sold property you didn't, you really need to tithe on and thank God for. I mean, and maybe you own a business and you just had a great year and you just want to give. You don't want to write that check to the IRS, so you're trying to do the right thing and bless the kingdom of God. I guarantee you'll be blessed. But don't forget it. Go to our website, go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com and give today. Or what you could do, if you want to, you could just write a check and put it in the mail. But you can do that and send it to us at our the main address that we always put out there for you right here. Okay, you can do it this way if you want. So people are writing me. They're asking me, how can I send in my final check of the year? Or some are saying, how can I just go ahead and give that now? You can do that. Go to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. You can do that there. There it is. Or you can even text give if you want to do that. Now, let me tell you what's going on in Mississippi. Oh, yes. And one last thing. I'm sorry I'm taking this much time telling you all these updates, but I have to because people are asking me, is there going to be a broadcast tonight with Mike from around the world? Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Tonight, Mike will be with me. Broadcast starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. Eastern. And we might even have a mystery guest before Mike. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say it because I don't know. It's possible. It's very possible. It's one of the things I'm hoping for. So I'm just looking real quick in my emails to see if there's been a response, or maybe Heidi has it and I don't know about it. Either way, there could be a mystery guest. Huge if it is. So don't miss it. The broadcast starts at 9 o'clock. The mystery guest would be coming on early in the broadcast, very early. And, of course, Mike from around the world will be joining us as well. So don't miss it. It is going to be a powerful night tonight. We're coming to the end of the year. There's so many things we need to talk about. Don't miss this broadcast. Now, let's go into this right now. Jackson, Mississippi. You heard me. Jackson, Mississippi. There is some issues, kind of shocking, actually, in what's happening here. Give me 1 second. I'll pull that up. I should have had that right here, but for whatever reason, I misplaced it. Give me 1 second. But Volcano. Did you know this? I mean, here's something I did not know. Of all the times I've been checking on volcanoes and earthquakes and what have you, I didn't realize the the reality that there is a major volcano under Jackson, Mississippi. It is true. And what's incredible about this is this thing is right directly, the cauldron is right under Jackson, Mississippi. Now, we've been talking about Iceland and that famous volcanic eruption here in the last few days, and the focus of other parts of the world where there are volcanoes. We've talked to Mike about there's 13 different active volcanoes just along the coast of California. We know about, of course, Yellowstone, super volcano. We know about the volcanoes under Italy and the volcanoes in different parts of the world and under the oceans. And these different things have been happening, but people may not realize, but a huge volcano is right under Jackson, Mississippi. Matter of fact, fountains of lava could be spewing from the ground, thick plumes of smoke rising in the air. This is an event that is causing concern. Thousands of people had to be evacuated in Iceland, in the Reykjavik James Peninsula there, in Southwest Iceland, and have had their lives completely upended by the fiery event. Could this happen to Jackson, Mississippi? The answer is yes. The Jackson Dome, as it's known, or the effects of the uplift from the Jackson volcano are widespread beneath the Jackson metro area. Listen to what I'm telling you. When the magma begins to rise closer and closer and closer to the surface of the earth, domes, these magma domes start forming, pushing up. The pressure as that magma is trying, that lava is trying to explode into the air and break throughout the entire Jackson, Mississippi area. There is domes, uplifting from the Jackson volcano. They're widespread beneath the Jackson metro area, according to James Starnes, the Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality Office of Geology. It is centered beneath downtown Jackson, but stretches from Richland. It stretches out from Richland to Richland, and from Clinton to Flowood, and even all the way to Pearl, Mississippi. At the apex, though, of this entire massive cauldron, the apex is downtown Jackson, Mississippi. That is where the center is, about where the fairgrounds are now today and where the Jackson Coliseum is. Now, Starnes says that the volcano was first discovered in the 1800s during geologic surveys. In the 1900s, deep drilling was going on. They only went 4,000 feet down, and guess what? The water got extremely hot, and they ran into volcanic rock. So they know that this thing is coming. It's in process. Now, it could take, Lord knows how many years this could take, or how many months this could take, or even how many weeks this could take. I'm not in charge of the volcanoes on the planet, okay? I know God is in control, and I'm not putting out any kind of, shocking info to the people of Jackson, Mississippi, because I think some of them know about it. I mean, look, these domes are out there. They know about this. Some of them, but I'd say some people in Jackson, Mississippi don't know about this. Maybe have never heard of this. So it's incredible what God is doing. It really, really is. Yeah, my gospel album. Yeah, how'd you know? Yeah, I'm going to be recording one here in just not long. And actually, I was singing with Israel last night. We got together, and he pulled out his guitar, and we were going through the songs that we're going to record and the keys, and getting the right key for me so that we can do the charting. He'll do the charts on those and send those all down to the studio so that all the professional guys will get their own charts of each song I'm going to record, and they'll know exactly what key to play it in, and they'll be ready to go. So, and these guys are pros. It don't take them long. Anyway, let me just say, there is going to be this situation. There's a huge. You're right. There's an underwater volcano in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, we know that. But I don't think anybody knew about this one under Jackson, Mississippi. So this is very big. This is huge. And, there's scripture out there that tells us that, that the earth is going to reel and rock like a drunkard. We know that the earth is going to have a pole shift. We know that the earth is going to have the mountains are going to melt, okay? We can read these scriptures throughout the Bible of the apocalyptic, cataclysmic events. And even the Bible talks about there will be, in the last days, in the book of Joel, there will be blood and fire and pillars of smoke, and the sun will be darkened, and the moon will turn to blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord will come. All right? So it's incredible what we're dealing with here. We are dealing with incredible realization of a volcanic situation in Jackson, Mississippi. What? So, and now, but wait, there's more. A 6.5 earthquake also exploded. It just shook. It just ripped it in Russia this morning. And there was a huge tsunami concern. I mean, people were freaking totally out up in Russia and in Japan. But we have now heard that it's an all clear. There's no tsunami going to happen. It was a big quake, 6.5, and it was felt hard, and people were afraid of a major tsunami. But no tsunami. Thank God for that. Okay? Thank God for that. So there's a lot going on right now when it comes to that's and then, but wait, we have a snow blizzard. Are you serious? We have a snow blizzard. This is crazy. Let me find where I put that. Where did I put that? Oh wait. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, I didn't. Why didn't I? Okay. Paul Begley. Part is I ran out of paper and ink, both at the same time. So anyway, I got some ordered and it's coming in, but I don't have any right now. So let me go over here. Sometimes I print these out, have them real handy for me. Okay, so here's the deal. According to a report, freezing weather, snow is headed for the South. What? Yes, the South, including Mississippi. Are we having a Mississippi apocalypse here? Let's hope not. Well, anyway, southern states are bracing for some of the coldest air this winter. It's set to arrive in the next final days of 2023. Freezing temperatures in some places. Even snow is going to hit parts of Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Okay? And it's going to snow in places that hardly ever, or very unusually, ever see snow. Some places it will snow. It hasn't snowed in 20 years. Now, it won't be a lot. It's not like there's a blizzard. We're not talking about what you get up there in Nebraska and South Dakota and Michigan and Illinois and Indiana and you know, Wisconsin. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about some snow that is going to appear. It's going to fall in southern states like Tennessee. Now, Tennessee, that could be a problem. Even just the freezing temperatures. If you're out driving on the interstates, especially between, let's say, Knoxville and Chattanooga, Tennessee, or between Nashville and Knoxville, I mean, if those going through the Smokies, if you're in anywhere in those areas, if it starts to freeze, it can be pileups. I mean, dangerous. Okay. Fog and sleet, or fog and frozen roads from the fog, we call it black ice, dangerous. But we're certainly snow in Tennessee, not good. Neither is it good in northern Alabama or in parts of Georgia or in Mississippi, anywhere where there's some hills. We need you guys to be aware of it. It's going to get cold, okay? And you guys aren't used to that. I mean, I know you've seen it. It's rare, but you've seen it, but it's very rare. So get ready. It is anticipated to happen, and excuse me for that. But there's a lot going on here with the weather. So we're going to watch it close. A lot happening right now. I sometimes wonder, why do these things take place? Well, the weather is changing. The earth there's manifestation. Things are moving around. Northern Minnesota, that's crazy up there. I mean, the snow, sometimes it falls in Minnesota or North Dakota or South Dakota, you know what I'm saying? And those places. And forget Montana and those guys. I mean, they can just get buried. But, I mean, seriously. But the South, not used to getting a freezing, cold weather with ice and snow. That's not usually something that those states are prepared for. Tennessee has gotten snow quite. I've been in Tennessee when it snowed, and I can tell you. I remember one time me and Heidi were staying in one of the cabins up there in the Smokies, and it came just a little light snow, just a little light. In Indiana, we'd laugh at that, okay? But when you're in a cabin, setting up, kind of up on the hill there in the Smokies, and you got this incline. You can't really get in your car and try to drive down that thing. Okay, you just can't. It's just too steep. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, watch out the Black Mountain, North Carolina. It's not, but North Carolina, you're safe. It's not coming your way. It's really going into Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Georgia. Right in there, there's going to be a little bit of snow and some freezing temperatures and very cold. in the next few days. So just stay alert on that. There's a lot going on, guys. I tell you that right now. There's a lot going on in these end times. Now, I have some more. Yes, tonight we will be live. Tonight we will be live, 9 p.m. Eastern, with Mike from around the world and maybe a mystery guest before Mike. So you do not, I'm not going to announce it because I don't have it confirmed, but you don't want to be late. Get there at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Say, oh no, I forgot and I got here late and they already had this person on and I didn't know. Don't do that. Okay, be ready. All right. So anyway, what else am I going to say? There was something else. Oh, and just pray for one another, lift each other up in prayer, and know that thank God for this year. But I have another breaking news that I'm going to come right back with this. I want the full report on it. It is breaking. It just happened in the last. Well, before I got ready to come on here, it had just come out in the last 17 minutes. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned to this channel because I'm coming right back in about 10 minutes, no more than 15. So, okay, I'll be right back. Are you serious? We're in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ, guys. Volcanoes in Mississippi?